Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to work on a kuksa. I got some basswood from belforestproducts.com. They have a lot of good wood there. And the gear review is going to be specifically on BeaverCraft's bent chisel. Okay, so I've had it for a little bit of time. We're going to work a little bit with it today. It's really good. It gets down in there, so it'll go deep. And then I've got a Mora, which I may use, or this one. I'm not sure I remember who this is. I got this off a buddy of mine. The Axe and Spoon was his name, Mr. Chapman, and he recommended it, and I actually do like it a whole lot. But it's a tight radius, so I'll work with that. You use this one to get down to the bottom when this bottom's out. And so as far as tool use, they both are needed. I've got my bowl shape here, which is almost all of it. I want a big kuksa. I want to be able to drink my coffee in it, but I also want to be able to have a small meal, like a stew or something I can put in it. Take it from my pot, eat it in this. It's insulated because of the wood, and I'll be able to work that. So, all right, let's get some close-ups of this. We'll change the camera. Stick with me. Alright guys, so I'm using this right here. This is in my neighborhood, so in the garage. I'm going to use this little convenient cup here as my originator in design, my little template, so to speak. Kuksa is a good little thing. I don't know if you can tell, but I recognize that's the side I need to use anyway. But anyway, Kuksa is a good little DIY project to get you started in your bushcraft woodworking, which is different than other woodworkings, clearly. Let's see, how do I want my handle on this thing? Have it come out just a little bit. Maybe flare it out. I may diamond shape it. Not sure. Tell you what. There we go. Do that on that side. Do that on that side. That looks like what I want it to be. Actually, even it out. There we go. All right. So let's get in here and see what we can do. You start off hand doing it. All right. Look at that. Basswood is a good wood to start with because it's a soft wood, but you can make utensils out of it. It's a hard wood. Basswood is not a conifer. It's in the hardwood family, but it is soft on its Yanka rating. I don't know if you guys know about the Yanka rating. It's JANKA, I think, and it's Scandinavian in origin, if I remember right. And there we go. Let's just get into it. The Yonka rating is basically you get a 1-inch steel diameter ball, and from 1 foot away, how much pressure, PSI, does it take to put that 1-inch ball halfway in that piece of wood? And so it's not arbitrary. There's science behind it, but there's a it's the best we got, and I like it. Yonka is a good register of how hard a wood is. There we go. Once we get in there. Now, again, I can, I can baton it if needed, right? It's not really designed for that. It can be. Doesn't have a thing here, so I'm going to hit it lightly, even if I... But right now, I'm just going to press in and go with it because, it can take that. All right, guys, we'll not bore you with the rest of this. We'll get to see some of the deeper ends, and we'll be back. All right, guys, after a little while, I'll show you what I've got here. It's not much, didn't get far, but I want to show you a technique that I've discovered might work well if you just ever decide to get one of these. Again, Beaver Creek woodworking tools. Anyway, because of the curve on the back, the little hump, and of course this, just like the other spoon knives, is designed to go across grain, not with grain. Even though sometimes you do need to do that, it's going to be easier going across the grain. So what I've noticed is you put it where you want it to go. You can put your thumb on the back end, push in while you're pushing down, giving pressure down with here, and guide it as far as that goes. Now, I don't have any training in this tool. This is a new tool for me. But I've noticed using your thumb as a fulcrum, it's you can get some deep cuts in there. Let me get a little rosette. There we go. Not a complete one, and it fell out. Oh well. Figured I'd show that to you guys. You can, look at what I'm doing here. Just holding the blade with my fingers. You can get somewhere with it. All right. There we go. This is going to be especially useful for getting around the sides and for going deep, because it'll eventually bottom out based upon how wide you've got your bowl. And at that point, that's when you come in with your hook knife and tidy up the bottom, and then you've got your kuksa as far as the inside goes. So I'm doing this backwards. I'm doing the bowl first in spoon carving, and I would imagine also in kuksa carving or bowl carving of any kind, cup carving. You hollow it out last. You actually do the outside first. I'm going to try my hand at it, and the reason why you do this last, is because any beating that you do on it with the axe is going to, you already have a concavity in here that can be weak. So if you do any chopping, which I probably won't do, I'll probably do all of this on the outside with carving knives. maybe, oh, maybe a little. I don't know, with a camp knife. You know, chopping with a camp knife. Maybe, I don't know. I'll look at it when I get to that point. But you do the outside first, then you can do the inside as deep as you want it to go, as deep as you can go, and then because everything else is already done. Anyway, guys, when I get further along, we'll come back. This almost feels like a precision tool that you can put some oomph behind it, because I'll place it and I'll guide it with the fingers that I'm using to place it with, and then I'll put some strength behind it, and there you go. It's almost like a precision tool for woodworking. All right, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm starting to bottom out now. I'm hitting there. I did that a few times, and I'm not getting the lateral movement that I normally was able to do when I was up here, doing it here, and I was able to get out beyond the sides of the bowl here. So I'm really close to swapping out to the hook knife. I'm gonna go as deep as I can. I want a big kuksa. I want a deep one. So we'll keep going for a little bit, see how far we can go. So guys, I've discovered something about using the tight radius that I don't always like when I do my spoons. I like the big, long, wide radius, not here, but kind of out here, so that I can really do a good bowl. In this, look at the angle I have to get in order to dig down in there. I need that 90 degree, almost 90 degree from the handle. I need that angle to be able to actually do some carving in there. So, for that reason, I like that tight radius. So, keep going. Well guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I may have to pause making this for a little bit. Some of it chipped out. I may be able to salvage it. I may not. I don't know. But I got pretty far. I'm happy with what I got, so I can't complain on that. I'll try to see if I can fix it. Anyway. You guys have seen the BeaverCraft bent chisel in action. If this helps you decide on what to get for your next project, then I'm glad I was able to help. Anyway, this is the review. This is the (8A/14). BA/14, maybe. Not sure. I need my glasses. But anyway, those numbers indicate the sweep, which is the stuff that goes down this way, and probably the length here, and exactly how much of a bend this is. I'm guessing that's what the numbers mean. I hope I got that right. If I'm gonna look at them with the glasses and put them in the show notes, the comments, not the comments, but the video description, the actual thing that I've got. I'll look it up from BeaverCraft, but and I'll put a link to the guy, the channel that I got the information from that prompted me to actually get one. So if you want to watch some of his videos, be my guest. But anyway, guys, hope you've had fun. Hope you've enjoyed this little endeavor. I like it, actually. I like the length of the handle. I like that you can pound on it. I like that this is February and I'm sweating. Tomorrow's supposed to be 77 high. Like, I'm not in Florida. What's wrong here? Anyway, I hope you like it. I hope this, if you do like it, I hope you get one. If you do get one, or if you do have one, make sure to put a comment below and let me know how you liked it, how you liked yours, and if you've seen me in any of the techniques that I've used here and had any improvements that you would like to help me out with. I would love to hear from you. In any case, guys, always remember, when you respect the old ways respect you. Thanks, guys.